From imposing designs to large power mills, these are some of the most masculine classic cars ever built. While it is hard to define what exactly a macho or masculine car is, there are certain models that suit these tags perfectly. Generally, macho cars will be among the most aggressively styled and powerful models ever made. Cars that are over 25 years old are widely classified as classic cars. Here are 10 of the most macho classic cars ever produced. Number 10. Maserati Ghibli. The stunningly gorgeous Maserati Ghibli was unveiled in Turin, Italy at the 1967 Motor Show. The first-generation Ghibli is the definition of the fastback body style, and the dashing look should come as no surprise. Renowned Italian designer Giorgetto Giugiaro was responsible for the styling. The Ghibli got its name from an Egyptian desert wind. The car was fitted with a 4.7-liter V8 engine producing a more than ample 330 horsepower, while the top speed was 165 miles per hour. Number 9. Aston Martin DB5. The gorgeous Aston Martin DB5 was first released back in 1963. As the name indicates, the DB5 was the fifth model produced by the brand under the leadership of David Brown, the then owner. Powering the DB5 was a 282 horsepower 6-cylinder 4.0-liter engine. The unit was capable of taking the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 8.1 seconds and onto a top speed of 145 miles per hour. The car will need no introduction to fans of James Bond, with the DB5 making multiple appearances in the movie franchise. The first of which was Goldfinger, which launched onto screens in 1964. Number 8. Porsche 930 Turbo. The 930 was produced by Porsche between 1975 and 1989. The car was widely known as the 911 Turbo and was the highest specification variant of the 911 available. Initially, the 930 was available with a 3.0-liter turbocharged boxer engine. When the car was unveiled, it was the fastest German production vehicle. In 1978, a 3.3-liter engine was added to the range. The original car produced 260 horsepower and 0 to 60 miles per hour took 5.7 seconds. Number 7. Shelby Cobra 427. The Shelby Cobra 427 was released in 1965 and remains to this day one of the most iconic sports cars ever made. At launch, it was also one of the fastest cars on the road. The car's engine bay housed a powerful 425 horsepower 7.0-liter Ford FE V8 engine. The generous power output enabled the car to top out at an impressive 160 miles per hour. Number 6. Ferrari 365 GTB 4 Daytona. The Ferrari 365 GTB 4 Daytona was released in 1968. The beautiful fastback body form was designed by the legendary Italian car styling outfit Pininfarina. Under the hood is a 353 horsepower 4.4-liter V12, providing the car with ample performance. Power was delivered to the rear wheels, helping ensure an even weight distribution. 0 to 60 miles per hour took 5.4 seconds, and the car could go onto a top speed of 175 miles per hour. Number 5. Ford Capri 280 Brooklands. Launched in 1986, the Capri 280 Brooklands was the last and arguably greatest variant of the legendary Capri. The car was created by Ford designer Philip Clark, who was also responsible for the styling of the Ford Mustang. Under the hood of the Capri 280 lies a powerful 162 horsepower 2.8-liter V6. The unit provided enough poke to propel the 280 from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.9 seconds before continuing on to a 130 miles per hour top speed. As an exclusive version, just 1038 examples of the car were ever made, making it a very rare sight on the roads today. Number 4. Chevrolet Corvette Stingray L88. The Corvette Stingray L88 was designed specifically for track use. Like many cars of the period, homologation was required and Chevrolet had to offer the car as a road-going version in order to race competitively. The car was in production for just a few years, from 1967 to 1969. General Motors actually wished to discourage ordinary customers from purchasing the L88 and purposely downplayed the horsepower rating, suggesting it would output 435 horsepower when in reality it was more like 550 horsepower. The manufacturer also stated the car could only run on high-octane 103 gasoline and that it had very poor fuel economy. If that was not enough to put off potential buyers, a substantial price increase over the standard car was applied. Consequently, few were bought by private individuals, with the majority sold to race teams. Number 3 Shelby GT500. The second Shelby model on this list is the exquisitely styled GT500. Launched in 1967, the car was hugely popular, and it is not hard to see why. Under the hood, the car packed in a 7.0-liter V8, which generated a decent 355 horsepower. The GT500 had a top speed of just under 130 miles per hour and could propel itself from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 6.5 seconds. Number 2 Jaguar XJS. Produced between 1975 and 1996, the XJS enjoyed a production run of over 20 years. The car was a bit of a slow burner, and sales were not as Jaguar would have liked initially. Under the hood of this fastback was initially a fairly thirsty 5.3-liter V12 engine, producing 295 horsepower. 1983 saw the addition of a 224 horsepower 3.6-liter V6, and sales subsequently improved. Values today are on an upward trajectory, and the XJS has already increased by around 50% in the last decade. Number 1 Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Regarded as one of Britain's first supercars, the Vantage V8 is an iconic period Aston. It successfully combined a refined English design with more than a hint of American muscle. The V8 engine it is named after produces 385 horsepower, enough to enable a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 5.2 seconds and a top speed of 170 miles per hour. The saloon version was the world's fastest four-seater production car, making it not only fast but practical.